Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 5, 6, go.
Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
It's October 30th, and we are on our 8th episode. So we've been at this a few months now.
Since June.
No, I didn't get here till July. It was the last week. It was in July.
All right.
Because Dan was here.
Oh no, but I think maybe that's when we saved our.
Yeah, Dan and I did the work in June.
Yeah.
It was the end of July when we got started. Well, now that we've got that sorted out, we wanted to say welcome to our channel. We are the Bougie Stitchers. I've got a hair right here that did not get caught.
You couldn't see it though.
I
Until you put
could.
your finger in your nose.
It was all cross-eyed. All right, well, this is a channel about cross-stitching and our crazy family.
And it's crazy right now.
It's super crazy right now. I've got the Outlaws, which we fondly call my in-laws, and my mother here, and both my brother and my sister are here. Well, of course, Nancy's right here. All right, well, I'm Jenny.
I'm Nancy.
And together we make up the Bougie Stitchers that are sisters. We get that all the time. We love it. Our mom is a crack up. And it is the day before Halloween.
And it is Andrew's birthday.
It is the youngest's birthday. So we're having a little family gathering. We're going to celebrate him. He's in...
This is itchy.
Yeah, it is itchy.
It did give something to the costume, though.
I said, let's dress up. And she was like, yes. And then she's like, no, I'm wearing a hat. And I was like, that's all right. I have another headband just for you, sister. I bought this hat.
And
she did.
I wore it yesterday for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. So I'm hoping maybe we can get close to 10 minutes.
I doubt it, but
probably right.
Okay, let's do our moment of gratitude.
I'll
start.
Go first.
I'll start because you didn't think of one yet. So my moment of gratitude is we are entering a holiday season where we talk about, Thanksgiving, and in America here, because we do have some international followers, but it is where we are thankful for things in our lives, for family, for friends. There's a lot of gratitude, but it really kicks off the holiday season. I kind of think Halloween's thrown in there because that's kind of my thing. I celebrate fall through January. Those are my happy months. Not for everybody, but for me, those are my happy months. And I like to keep that momentum going through the year. So, but really it's the holiday spirit to bring family and friends together, to be giving and to remind that, there are those less fortunate than yourself, and to be able to share your gifts. And it's really not about the monetary, it's about your gifts. So if money is what you can give, because that is your gift, great. If it's something, if time is a huge gift that people just don't even realize. So you should always think where you can give time, whether it's helping a neighbor, babysitting, whatever it is, make that offer. And you will never know when that person in need or take over a meal to somebody. Have you ever just had extras, put it in the freezer, and just take them over a meal and say, hey, I was thinking of you the other day, and I brought you lunch, and it's a frozen meal. They can warm it up when they want, whatever. But anyways, those are ideas and things that I like to do. And for that, I like to really, my husband really opens his wallet about now and allows it to free flow for the next 2 months. And then right about the 26th of December, that thing bolts shut. So I'm going to get the most out of the next 2 months because my husband, in all honesty,
he's a great guy.
Is an amazing guy. He does manage our finances because I don't want, it's not that I can't. I don't want to. And we've been married so long, since we were 21. Our finances are all intermingled, but he does our investments. I have access to it all. For those that are worried that I might be some poor helpless woman, I'm not. I just don't want to. And because he's great about it, I don't worry about it. And I have access to everything. So anyways, I don't know why that footnote's in there. But why don't you think of something that you're grateful for before I keep rambling?
I didn't think of anything. I'm grateful for so much. But I think I'm grateful for the freedom of choice. That can go any direction you want it to go. And I'm going to leave it very, very vague because that's my choice. But I'm just so thankful that I can choose. I can choose to wear this ugly hat or not wear it. I can choose to come to Sheridan or not. That freedom of choice is amazing for me. So I'm going to leave it at that. You can go there.
Yeah, Nancy just doesn't want to get, we've discussed this. We don't want to get too political. We appreciate the fact that we have military, we have police officers, sheriff's deputies in our family. So we think it's just important that our freedoms are protected. So freedom of choice is a good one. I like it.
Go away.
And the fact that my husband does our finances. I love you, honey.
Mine too. I'm not going to blow you a kiss, honey, but yeah.
I love it. All right. Oh.
Oh.
FFOs. Guess who has one? Not me. Sister here has finally done one.
Wacha. Wacha.
Oh, slow down. Oh. So remember when we showed you this and we had the debate and we went and bought like 2 or 3 different, separately, 2 or 3 different materials to go on the back? Yep. Show them what you picked out.
Well, I can't because I messed up on the back. I need to buy a pin. This is my first pillow I've ever made. And if it was just
it's an envelope pillow.
Just right, I wouldn't set it down, but then you couldn't see it. It sticks, but if like you were
She's
to like
worried
lay on
about
it,
the finish. So what we're gonna do?
We're just gonna put a pin on it.
Yeah. So I made
something.
the suggestion that she does an envelope pillow so that when they can be seasonal, save your pillow forms, and these can get switched out for different seasons. So you can take them off and kind of preserve them, and then put a Halloween, Christmas, whatever. But we're gonna get a little pin. They make pretty pins back here, and just pin it so she's not worried about it. But that's going to who? McKenna, our little salty. She is a Sparky. We call her Sparky. Why do we call her Sparky?
Because if 1 key in the light socket doesn't work, 2 would be great.
Poor baby. Blew her across the room.
She comes out. We were painting my mom's house.
Yeah, we were painting mom's.
And all of a sudden, she's like, you hear this boom. So I go running out, and no joke, you guys, I can't even explain it. She's like, "There's a lot of smoke, Mom. A lot of smoke." And McKenna never spoke. So she's like, "A lot of smoke, Mom. A lot of smoke." And she's like coming through there, and she's like waving her way through that. Yeah. She's safe to say she had an ER visit.
Yeah, she did have an ER visit.
Had a small murmur for a while. Yeah.
Swims like a fish now. She is a collegiate swimmer and does amazing, but just cracks me up. So her entire life she's been called Sparky. Started out because she sparked herself across the room. After
there
that,
are sparks everywhere, Mom.
she's just a little ball of fire. All right.
Okay.
So finishes. I haven't finished.
Finishes. I'm done with this though.
Okay. Oh, you made it 7 minutes and 8 seconds.
Close.
And whatever time we had on to begin it. All right. So I had a finish. It is from Just Cross Stitch Magazine, the Halloween edition, which I loved the Halloween edition. I haven't been a real fan of the magazine since, but I love this one. So I will probably always buy that one. But this one is a Spider Stitchers by... Oh,
but you also have it right here.
Oh, I do. Thank you. I was trying... But Twisted Willow Designs. And I did it on... This is... We talked about this. It's a... Oops.
Wrong way.
You want to use our friend or you want to use the pointer? You have to be involved today. This is my own dye job. It was a baby blue. I didn't like it. I did a tea job on it. So
what am I pointing at, Jaden?
I don't know. I just wanted you to be helpful. So this is called Spider Stitchers. I practiced some French knots on there. Not very great at them. And quit it. Jesus, Mary. Oh, stop.
Oh, Jenny.
No, my mom says if you say it, it's a prayer. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
And all those other people.
And all. You got to say the family though. So I used metallic thread for the needles. So that was kind of fun. I don't know if you can really see, but anyways, that's my finish. Had a good time. I decided I was gonna get some things finished today. I gotta take this off. You're right.
See,
this is itchy.
I have a few finishes actually, but I did get this done, you guys. Can they see it?
Here.
And then if you look at the B original, I used 2 color dyes. I used a 310 and whatever gray this is. It's like a 3000 something number, and yeah, because it just wasn't popping enough. And then I coffee dyed it with a Q-tip because I didn't want the whole thing to be coffee dyed. So it kind of pops out now, my birds. Can they see it?
I really like it.
Right, back up.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can tell. You can see it.
You can see it now because of the EUR. What is that? Aura? I don't know what it is. I don't say it wrong. But yeah, so we'll do something with that maybe.
Oh, you could really see the coffee dye when you moved it away.
Yeah, but you can see the little birds now.
Yeah, so we'll press it out and we'll do a pillow or something with it.
Oh, and say that name.
Shishuda Stitch Cross
Stitch. Yeah, it was just on Etsy.
Oh, nice. All right, let's talk. Oh, you do have another finish.
I do, but I thought we were going to incorporate.
Yes. Yeah. So to give her credit, she finished a Gobble Couple. Yes, so super excited. We'll talk about that at the end of our whips and between our whips and our plans. Let's talk about our Quakers. Get your Quaker ready?
Not your cracker.
Not your Quaker. Your Quaker. This is fine. Since we're at my house, I'm still keeping it. Isn't it amazing? I love this motif. I love it. Love, love, love it. This one, I had to take out.
That's pretty, Jenny.
I had to take out one of my cats because I totally skipped a row. So I
didn't know those were cats there.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I had to take out a cat. I don't know which one it was, but anyways, it was like one of these long rows. I totally missed it. So I had a short cat. But I had to take that one out.
Didn't you finish this one over here too? You guys can't see what I'm pointing at.
Right here, because you don't have a finger.
I'm gonna shove this someplace.
Oh, you're salty today. So these are pumpkins.
And you did the candlestick too.
I did the candle, and I did these two motifs.
Yeah.
I just had a fun time last weekend just working on this, and it just made me happy. And it's the week of Halloween, so I spent extra time finishing that one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And so that's my Quaker, as we formally.
I finished only one. This one up here is the one I finished, and I started the little bats. Way down there.
Way down here.
But I think they're wrong, actually.
Are
I'm pretty sure they're wrong. I think the bats are supposed to be up here, over here. No, I did the other side, Jenny.
Oh, you did the other side.
These are what?
Those aren't your bats. These are my bats.
Thank you, honey.
Intermission. She didn't run away.
Thank
She
you.
requested a coffee. Hey, my husband's growing his beard out. Come show him your beard.
What?
I know.
You're going shaggy? Like no shade November?
I'm not
Is that what it is?
I don't mind a small beard, but this is what he's done.
This is Steve. Say hello, Steve.
Steve, our drink.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
All right, we love you. Go do the bills. We just told him what an amazing bill doer you were.
As much as you spent, yes.
And she even said that too.
Goodbye.
Yeah, and that one's wrong, so I'll be taking that out.
Where are the bats supposed to be?
I'm checking, sister.
We're a hot mess today.
That's on my every day. It just works for me. There's like 70 pages in this thing.
Oh, there's not.
There's quite a few. No, maybe not.
No, those bats.
Oh, yeah, those go
don't
here.
go there. Yeah, they go there. No, they don't even go there. You're totally. They go over here.
Maybe I just want them to go there.
Well, you can see if they'll fit. You might be able to do one there. Anyways, we'll work on that after the video. We won't solve it right now.
I'm going to solve it right now.
Is there room for him to go there?
No.
Get the picture. Oh, no. You totally can't put him there.
No.
Because that motif's got to go there.
So, this was a birthday gift.
We're going to keep that handy.
I don't mind ripping. I really don't.
I don't either. I got a story on that one.
My Emma gave this to me for my birthday, and I forgot it like 3 times. So, okay, moving on.
It's only been one video since your birthday. You know that, right?
Yep. I slept a couple times, Jenny.
We did sleep a couple times. All right, so the next one we're gonna do our la-di-da, my birthday start. And in all fairness, I had a lot of travel time, and so I got a lot of. This is what I just took in the car with me. I was grateful. My my oldest son was with me, and he is 20, so he can drive. But this is what I got done. I got a whole lot of fill-in. I just decided somewhere, instead of counting one row at a time, that I was just going to fill in. And so I did the outline, and this is where I had to move my Q-snap. So I just went back and filled in over here, and then just kept stitching. And it was so relaxing because I could talk, I could help drive a little bit, I could, be involved in conversation and not have to think because I was just putting in stitches. So that was a lot of fun. But that's my birthday start, Something Wicked by La-di-da.
I took Jenny's idea, and this was just last night, you guys. This was how easy this was when I got going. Like, I was here last week.
Yeah.
And Jenny said that she was just doing filling in. So I just outlined this all last night. And I did a little acrylic Q here.
But you stitch in hand.
I do stitch in hand.
And I stitch with a Q-snap.
No, actually, not always. I'm finding when I do linen, which is I do like to do
a Q-snap?
Yep.
I just think
No, not a Q-snap. I don't.
A hoop?
A hoop.
Oh, well, then I'll take all your Q-snaps. Bring them here, sister. Because I get tired of having to switch out. All right, so this is my seam ripper story. I was so proud of myself. If you remember, if you watched last video by chance or go back and take a peek at it, I was so proud of myself because I started Nancy's birthday start and she did not. And she had her purple jacket on. I was so happy. I stitched her purple jacket twice on top of each other. And I realized...
How did you do that?
Well, because when you look at the, hang on, I'll show you.
The pattern is kind of hard because it's so small.
Yeah, the pattern is really small. See, it's super tiny, but it's not a big stitch.
It's not.
But you see how, let me see if I can get close enough to do it. All right. You see how her arms go
Wait,
out?
back up because I don't think.
Yeah, it's focused. So you see how her arms go out and her little hands are on the handlebars, and then she has her jacket that flares out underneath? Well, I apparently stitched the top of her arms twice because I had the wheel wrong. So you see, or the headlight wrong. Anyways, I realized it yesterday. So I spent, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, I said sometimes the bad goes with the good. And so I ripped it all out. And if you look really close, I think you can see maybe where I ripped it out. It was like right in this area. But I started again. This time I'm starting with the top. I'm just going to go down and start the sun and just go down row by row. It'll make me happy. I won't get frustrated that way. But that's where I am. I was a restart. And part of that is when I get to watching, I think I was watching football when I was doing this. And I wasn't paying attention. And I think I don't remember which game it was. But I was more into the game than I was my cross stitch. And so therefore I had to restart that one. So that was a restart for me. But it's a fun stitch. And it's not hard. A lot of colors. Remember, we talked about that too. It's a lot of colors.
Yeah, these are all the colors.
And yeah.
And it's a mess right now.
So Nancy's doing hers with the over dyes, and I'm doing mine with DMC. So works. And you got a long way.
I did, because it is so easy. But
I hadn't seen it.
I started last week.
Well, I've never seen that kind of hoop.
It's actually really cute hoop. Oh, our computer's talking to us. Ooh. It's one of these ones. And I've struggled a little bit with it, but yeah.
Well, do you think you struggled with it because it's a hard hoop to master or because you have MS? And sometimes you have like...
Oh, no. That's not it at all. Like, what does that have to do with it? It's just more... Sometimes that's what I did. But we have some more news to talk about this.
Oh, yes.
So I get all confused. We have FlossTube, YouTube, Facebook. We don't have Facebook.
No, we have
not yet.
We're going to start Facebook. We're going to think about Facebook in December. We were just adding things slowly when we do this adventure.
And Ellie, right?
Ellie.
Yep, from...
So Ellie is on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Only on Instagram.
Only on Instagram. Stone Road Stitching is her handle. And she... If you happen to pop over and start following her, you'll see, like, she does some amazing stuff. But only on Instagram. But her and Nancy are communicating. And
she thought that we were doing like a start along, and I'm like, heck, name it. I mean, we can always do a start along.
Yeah, so we've got a hashtag now, and we'll put it in our show notes, but it's hashtag GNO, Girls Night Out, just the GNO, SAL, SAL. So if you've got a chance, now this pattern is by Just Another Button Company. We've talked about them before. They happen to be a little favorite of mine. Their patterns are small and quick to stitch. So if you're looking for something quick and fun, and they've got the cutest buttons to accessorize it with. Accessorize. Nancy's accessorizing. But I would recommend popping over to their website. And they have great seasonal stuff too. And their buttons are super cute. We've talked about that.
And we also need to encourage Miss Ellie to start her FlossTube.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose. I mean, we're doing it. We learn everything. We broke the internet. Well, Jenny broke the internet.
We've accidentally uploaded and not had part of our video go with it. I don't know what happened there, but my son fixed it.
We live and learn.
We live and learn, and we're loving it. We're having a great time. All right, so Bats and Booze. I will tell you, I am enjoying Bats and Booze.
I am not.
But I think I'm enjoying it because I just have a goal to get it done now that I've started. And I sat down. So my in-laws are in town. I told you that, Janet and Tom. And
they're really nice people. Well, they did.
Yeah, I did.
They are. They're not,
really are.
They didn't do.
I did mention I had a wicked stepmother last week, so I guess I should let you know my in-laws are amazing people.
Move on.
We're not going to talk about our stepmother, apparently. So I made the comment.
You're losing feathers.
I'm still losing feathers. Oh, on
off your hat.
Oh, yeah. So I said, I haven't really done much on this. And my mother-in-law was like, I'm going to tell on that. On you. You better do it. So I got it out really quick. And I did a few stitches. And I'm stitching in the white. And for once, white's not kicking my butt. I only put one extra stitch in and I've already made the correction. But this is kind of fun. And it's not hard. And that was just a night's worth of stitching. I sat down.
That all is for night?
Yeah, just the white.
Wow.
it was just kind of fun. I think I stitched about an hour and a half, and that's what I got done. So like I said, it's really, there's a pattern there. I think that's why I like to do the Quakers, is because of the pattern. Quick stitch, and I'm excited. So I'm going to try to get
the Quakers.
I'm going to try to get that done. Maybe, you know, this week I'll finish the webs, and then I'll work on the
Would you be interested in doing that for your 24/7?
No,
because you're not a morning person either.
I'm not really a morning person. But I mean, I get up at 5, so I shouldn't say that. But I get up, I exercise, I get the kid off to school, and then I have me time before I go to work. And I'm working a lot lately, but we'll talk about that.
It's a holiday season.
It's a holiday season, and we're getting the store ready for Christmas.
Oh, and
I am so excited. All right, but Nancy's good. Nancy's working on her Monster Mash. I think we have a whole Halloween theme this time, huh? I feel like it's close.
So this is not going to get done. I'm just going to make, this is the stuff I dyed at to begin with.
Yeah.
And I'm almost done with the skeleton. This is only about 2-3 days work.
He's cute.
He is cute.
I really like the way he's popping on that fabric. And you're doing the black.
I'm just going to do black, and my little goal is for next Halloween just to have them in my dough bowl.
Are you just going to do certain ones from it?
No, I'm going to do them all. And I think there's 12. I can show, I can show the pattern.
You can't.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, yeah, but you're going to do each one of these individually.
Yeah, I'm just going to do them individually and maybe put like my goal, bless you, is just like put a Halloween pillow, like Halloween the words.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got a pattern I should show you. It's called Hocus Pocus. I think I got it free. I don't know. I downloaded it from the internet. You know, the Sunshine Stitchers talked about those PDF patterns because you don't see them every day that you might not remember. So if you have PDFs, you need to find a way to make sure you incorporate them into your stitching. A lot of people just use their computers or their iPads, for their stitching. We don't. I don't. I make a copy of my pattern because I write all over it. I have to, or I end up stitching in some areas twice in the same spot. So I have to fix that. Anyways,
you can rip it out.
Jack is my friend. I have like 5 of them. All right, and we're going to talk about our Gobble Couples.
No more Gobble Couples.
All right, we're going to have a little bit longer episode on Gobble Couples. So I did mention last time that she was done. I'm not sure about her hat. Thank you for those of you that mentioned that I could outline her. I think I'm going to do that. I just haven't decided.
Well, you can hardly see her. There. Yeah. She's just peeking out right now.
Yeah, well, because I've got her in her snap, and I've got her, so I don't have it. Anyways, this is George. So I am working on George and Martha Gobbleton. And so that's George, and he is so easy to stitch. That was last Sunday. I put down whatever I was working on.
Put your pattern in my coffee.
Spit in your coffee.
No, you're gonna put this part.
Oh, I was like, almost spit in your coffee.
You're gonna tea dye it. Just
I was gonna tea dye the corner there. Sorry. So that was that's where I'm at on him, and he's coming quite along. My hope is to get him done in the next 2 weeks, so I can start.
And although this is George and Martha, Jenny and I both kind of thought it looked like Thanksgiving.
I do kind of think it looks like Thanksgiving because it has the older hats in it, like not true to time period, but.
Well, George and Martha was a little bit ago.
They were a hot minute ago, but they were not. They were not.
They were not pilgrims.
They were not pilgrims. These are not pilgrims, friends. These are George and Martha Gobbleton. RETM does an amazing job with their Gobble Couples. I love them all. I don't think there's.
We own them all.
We own them all now, but that's them. And so I just thought it looked cute, and maybe I could get it done and finished and put it out for Thanksgiving. Because I don't have a lot of. Well, okay, I haven't even started stitching. Like, this is my first fall stitching, so let's not pretend that I've been at this for years. All right, what do you got? Where's your Gobble Couple there, sister?
I have a finish.
She has a finish.
I have a lot of mistakes. You notice that around here.
Come on, scoot up closer.
I noticed it's better if you kind of step back.
No, you always say that. I think you need to show people.
But, so there's actually 3 really big mistakes. This was the first huge mistake here. And I figured I can't do this in the car because this is where I did this part. And then over here, you have to really look. These are actually 2 different colors right over here. Because this color is different than this color. And my friend Amy, we've talked about her quite a bit. We decided to do a DMC conversion on this. Of course, making it a little bit cheaper. So, yeah.
Really, your Gobble Couples, if you wanted to go into overdyes, they're pretty inexpensive to do.
They are, but we didn't know anything at the time.
We're learning.
Should I talk about what I'm going to finish them on?
Yeah, you should.
Possibly what you're going to finish them on?
Maybe.
This is just a Hobby Lobby, and it's magnetic.
Did you get it on clearance?
Of course I did.
See, we shop the clearance items. And we did mention that we also not only do clearance, but we go to thrift stores and
so
secondhand
over
stores.
here, hush for a minute. Over here, I can just change them out, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. But we can just pop them out, make it magnetic, so I can just change it, and I can leave this up. Because there's now 9. Now she's not talking to me. All right.
No, as I was thinking. I wasn't ignoring you. I was like, I don't know, you're trying to count. I think there are 9 now, because she just came out with the new witches.
With the Harry and Sabrina.
Yes, they are the cutest Halloween witches. I did Elvira. Remember, I showed you that one a little bit ago.
And that's...
I'll pop a picture in at the
Oh,
end.
how would I do that though? Because that's 2 Halloweens.
I just think you could.
You could start Halloween in August.
There you go. Brilliant. Solve your own
Oh,
problem.
should I talk about this now?
No, we're not going to. In a second, yes, but not. First of all, you're going to give me the pattern so I can start the native couples. No, not that one. That's your next one. I'm making her pass her pattern. Pass the pattern. All right. Part of my plans, people, is I am going to do the native couple.
And Jenny, if you want to, I do have this material.
Well, maybe. I'll show you what I got part of my haul.
That's almost the same.
I didn't know if that would work.
Yeah.
But I was at Hobby Lobby. My mother-in-law for my birthday sent me a $20 gift card. And I went to Hobby Lobby and spent, I think they were on sale this week. So I didn't actually spend $5.99 on it. But that was an adventure.
It wasn't this week.
So it must have been last week. It was last week. It was Saturday. Last Saturday, Steve and I ran up to get my oil changed. And that's what I got. So I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I thought
Why wouldn't it work?
No, I don't know. I got to get the floss out and make sure all the flosses work.
That's one thing that I will tell, which you guys probably are very much aware of this. When Amy and I did our conversions, I had to switch this to chai tea, which is the weeks, because this material was exact. When I say the exact same color,
Yeah,
it was
couldn't
you couldn't see them. So I pulled it out and I did the chai, and it's very close still, but it's just a little bit different. Okay,
all right.
Where are we going?
You're going to talk about, now we're going to move to plans.
Plans.
We have lots of, Nancy has plans this week.
Not very many.
So proud of her. But from plans, we're going to talk about our whip management because we did talk about that last time. All right.
My plans is to always have one of these going. Well, there's only 9. Just FYI, there's only 9.
But we don't always
who
get
you're
them.
Talking to.
We don't always get all night. We don't get
So
one
my
done a month.
hope is to have this done by Christmas and up. My hopes. We'll see.
Well, you were kind of quick with that one. So that is Carol and Nick Gobble. What is it? Gobble Claws? No. What is the full name of it?
Yeah, claws.
Yeah, Gobble Claws. This is, are they not just, does not just make you happy? I think when it's my turn to stitch this, which will be after Nancy gets it done, I'm going to maybe make my reds a little redder because I really like a true.
Well, I think they are pretty red, Jenny. Like they're redder than this.
I gotta look at the floss though. I gotta look at the floss.
Mine should have been in possibly today when I get home.
Yeah, remember we'd order a lot from the internet. Okay, I'm not doing a very good job.
It's okay. We'll fix it when
But Nancy made these bags.
Well, we showed them already.
Yeah, I like to show off
And we
her bags.
sent one to one of our winners.
Yes, the lady who does our stitch along.
Okay.
No, Jerry did not. Yeah, Jerry did name it. Jerry, you named our Turkeytrottersal. All right, more plans. I have things I want to talk about. So I talked about this last week. I pulled I didn't do the exact.
Who made these for you?
I did. I made them.
Oh, cute.
I made them out of a postcard. I'm practicing my floss drop making. But these are made just from a postcard. These are all DMC, and this is Gentle Arts Chives. I like that color. But I'm going to redo this pumpkin thing. Remember, I gifted my first set, and so because it's still fall, I've got my piece of linen ready. And then these all work nicely on there.
I think I lost a finger. Oh, will you hand me the finger, please?
Finger.
And
so that's one of my plans. This only takes about a day to stitch. The hardest part is the pumpkins and pins, and I did that because it's 1/1. But it wasn't hard. I just had to be like mindful of what I was doing. So that's what I did there. My other plans are, oh, I talked about this one last week. This is Luminous Fiber Arts. It was a stitch along back in August. I'm going to do these as individuals for my dough bowl. I might actually get something.
Say that faster, Jenny.
I can't.
Okay.
It has a lot of pinks in it though, and I'm not really sure I'm digging the pinks, so I got to think about that. That's in the thinking process. I did get all the...
Is that a turkey?
No.
Oh, not Santa.
This is Santa.
But okay, when I
Stitchers.
saw it, I just saw.
Yeah, you just saw the
right
bottom.
Here.
So
That could be though. Look, it looks like a turkey leg. Take.
Yep, it sure does look like a turkey leg. Oh, there's Mater.
No, that's a turkey leg.
It is not a turkey leg. Anyways, this one is by Homespun Elegance, and this is their 2020 Santa ornament. So
I love turkey, by the way. Turkey legs. Mm-hmm.
I don't like turkey.
That came out of nowhere, but I really love turkey.
I don't like turkey.
But that's really
And
cute.
last week, I will tell you, so sometimes when you just pay attention and you start noticing things. Like when we first started buying patterns, I was just buying things I liked. I didn't understand designers. I didn't understand, the importance of a lot of stuff. But now that I'm into it, I realized I have like 2 or 3 Twin Creek Primitive Creek, not Peak. No, it's Peak, not Creek. See, there I am again. It's Twin Peak Primitive.
Now I'm doing Creek.
I know. And I mentioned I had got that, so I went and got all the floss for that.
Did you get fancies or DMCs?
I just got DMCs.
That's pretty.
Because
Like a sage color.
I know, I do like it. Because I don't do one stitch at a time. I travel. I prefer to travel. So I don't know that I do like the look of fancy or the over dyes. That's all what my Quaker is, but I still travel with that. But I think that sometimes DMC is fine.
DMC is okay.
And so
Jenny, do you get can you feel the difference? So some of these, you guys were saying you can feel the difference. I cannot.
I can. And I will tell you, sometimes I take these things out and I unknot them and they're perfect. And sometimes it's a hot mess. Like I do it.
Then do you take one strand and pull? Like put pressure on this one and pull?
When I do these?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me find a needle. I will show you what I do. Let me go down here and pull a needle. Most of my needle minders on all my things are from Rebel Stitcher. I just pull one, so I don't know if I can even do it. I don't even.
Yeah, and then you just pull.
Or 1 or 2, and I just pull it off. And it stays right like that.
So Jenny does it a little bit different than I do. I just take one of these 5.
Oh, you take a whole skein or a whole strand?
Yeah, and then pull it off of there because I'm not that clumsy. And then I just pop it, and then I just pull, like I put pressure on this and I pull. And I've never had a knot. Maybe I'm just lucky.
You're probably just lucky. I usually just use my needle and I pull a couple.
It's warm in here, Jenny.
Well, open the door now.
I'm gonna be right
I had the laundry going, so I didn't want the laundry machine to be. It's mine sing. We have Samsung products. They just sing. My dishwasher sings to me. My oven sings to me. The microwave sings to me. The washer and dryer sing to me.
We have LG at our house, and it sings as well.
I prefer LG, but when we were buying our house, of course, we bought it during the pandemic, and everything's just hard to get a hold of. So we bought what we could. They're fine. They're just not my favorite. The dishwasher and I have words every day. The dishwasher does do my dishes. It's just anyways, it's a mess. Not my favorite.
All right.
So those are my plans.
Well, I still have more plans.
Oh, I have one more plan too, but I got 2 more plans.
All right. One of my plans is to restart the Moon Dancer.
Yes.
Michelle, but finally found her. She dyed hers, and so I did this last night.
She did hers on orange.
She did hers on orange and then black instead of black, and then do the orange. So I started it last week, and I had 20, last week, 2 weeks ago, and I had 20 stitches on it. Because I really did, because I said I was going to do it, so I did it. So here's what I learned. So this is orange, yellow, and black, and I could not wait, because I was like really worried, because this spot right here was getting really, really dark. So this is a little piece I should have waited on, because it's a little bit darker and a little bit more mottled. But you live and learn. So I'm going to restart that.
What she doesn't tell you and what she doesn't want you to show is she had a learning moment. So she
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
she threw it in her oven. So look at her rack. So
my rack's on here.
So how to stop that is just go get at the dollar store. They have aluminum like cookie sheets. They're really flimsy, but you put your fabric in there and you don't have the rack then.
Well, I was making cupcakes for Drew's birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
just toss it in there.
I did.
Fine.
I thought, wow, I got nothing to lose. And then I pulled it out and I'm like, whoops.
All right, so I have two more plans. One is I was watching SewGrateful. Daylene, she was one of our BFFs a couple weeks ago, a few videos ago.
We're coming for you, darling.
We're coming. She, I think, made homemade Butterfingers.
No, she made ginger snaps.
She did make ginger snaps, but she made
I can't have Butterfingers.
I know, but I can. Oh my gosh, I love them. Favorite Halloween candy. We should talk about that. I can't even. Anyways, Darlene was, she's never such a Halloween thing before. And I was like, one, Halloween is like, it's our jam. As you can tell, I've probably got a hat. And Drew was born on the 30th, so it's his Halloween. So I just love to celebrate it with him. He calls everything spooky. He came in the house when I decorated. He was like, oh, spookies are out. He was so excited. So anyways, the house is barfed of Halloween everywhere. So that's where we're at. So I am going to pop over to Pumpkin Creek Primitive.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't know. I'm in tongue twister today. So Bobbie has the pattern, and I was going to order a few more things out of her shop and off her website, and I'm so excited to do that. So, I'm gonna start Halloween Lady. I love her. I don't even know why I love her because I'm not usually into samplers, but she's kind of samplerish, but she makes me happy. So I'm gonna order that one, and then my last one I'm gonna do is, we talked about this last week. I ordered the overdyes for this guy. And there's some Valdante threads. I think it must be used. It seems to be used in a lot of needle punch. We don't do that.
It's punch needle.
Punch needle. We don't do that.
Not yet.
Not yet. We've been talking about it. Anyways, so I'm gonna try to figure out what colors I'm missing.
And then we also need to give a shout out. We have quite a bit of her patterns.
We have a ton of her patterns. We didn't even realize
we didn't
it.
Put it all together.
We didn't put it all together. Again,
we're learning.
All right, so those are our plans. Oh my gosh, we're still at plans. We're like an hour into this.
We have to get to move. We're not an hour. We're close.
We're close. All right, whip management. Oh, let's talk about whip management really quick.
Okay, you can go first.
So we've been thinking a lot about how...
We asked you guys a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we did on our video, and we appreciate... some people are monogamous stitchers. They only stitch on one thing. Some of you just stitch on what makes you happy, and I think that's a brilliant idea. There should be no rules. Pam and Steph... Nancy's chit-chatting with, it must be Pam, maybe it's Steph, I don't know. Anyways, it was a fun conversation to see between them, but they do Whip Go, or Pam does Whip Go. I don't know that Steph does.
Steph's going to do Whip Go this year.
Is she going to do Whip Go this year?
Well, that's what her plans are.
Oh, and then Gary and EJ from Sunshine Stitchers also do Whip Go, and it's kind of fun. They call and you stitch up, and you get to pick your poison. Stitch on it 10 days. Stitch on it, till you get X amount of motifs done. Like, you get to pick that. That's a lot of thinking it has to go into it and involved. But hey, if that's what's going to make you happy with what you're stitching, go for it. I have decided I am going to spend, there's 7 days in a week. I'm going to do one day is going to be my Gobble Couple. Maybe Tuesdays. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. One day is going to be a Gobble Couple. One day I'm going to continue to stitch on something Halloween. Because we have our Quakers that we're working on. I have a bunch of Halloween things that I had cut out and got ready and I didn't even touch. I've got two, I think, more Barbara Anna Halloween charts that I want to use. So I need to figure out how, because they make me happy and I want to have them done. So, and then I'm going to do I want to stitch in season. I really like to. So I've got some Thanksgiving stuff that I have up. So I'll do a day of seasonal. And then I've got 3 days to just 4 more days, there are 7 days in a week, that I can just stitch on whatever makes me happy. If my Quaker's making me happy, if my seasonal's making me happy that week, maybe I need to start something, because there are some stitch-alongs that I probably am going to join here and there. So that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be how I'm going to manage it. And you know what? I'm not going to touch everything. I realized it, because my autumn stitch from Hands-On Design,
we also have to put our pin cushions in there.
Yes, we are in a pincushion exchange too. So that's part of our quilting. And we've got, I miss quilting, and I've got some quilts out. I'm going to pull those up. And we're just going to share on here and you be on our journey. Like there's some days I'm going to stitch a lot, and there's some, like one day I came home from work. I think we put up 3 Christmas trees and decorated them. And our Christmas trees, when my boss says I want them stuffed, they are stuffed. You hardly know there's a tree underneath. Like we have decorations and bows and twigs, or not twigs, sprigs of flowers and pine cones, and oh my gosh, but those trees barf Christmas. They are beautiful. They are beautiful works of art. She likes her lights, twisted on a certain way. And I came home and Steve's like, "You're not gonna stitch?" And I'm like, my eyes are on fire and my fingers hurt from being in there. So I didn't even do anything one day. So I'm gonna give myself that grace. I came from a high stress job. We were in the military. That's how things are. And I'm just going to give myself the grace to learn, and that's what this journey's about. So I'm not going to get stressed out. So that's my WIP management.
That's a lot. I'm going to
unpack that, sister.
I have to follow that. I don't even know what to do. Mine's a little bit less.
Hers is probably more manageable.
I'm going to start 1 project a month. Give me it's mine.
She's flipping this finger around over here.
So I'm going to have, we wrote this all down so I could remember. So I'm going to start 1 project a month, and that'd probably be my Quakers, I'm guessing, or my turkeys, my gobbles. And then because I have 12 projects that are just sitting out there that I've got to touch and got to finish. So
you have 12 projects that are right now going on, and that's not until you're going to add another 12 because you're going to start a project a month, right?
I mean, that's a lot. I'm going to scrap that. I don't know. I don't have.
But no, you do have a couple things on here that you were thinking about.
Yeah, so I'm going to start 1 project a month. I'm going to, and then the rest of the month I'm going to finish something. And then I do have a 24/7, and that is, dang it, I didn't bring it.
You didn't bring that one, but it's what do you do with it for your 24/7?
I get up really early, so I just have an hour about to stitch in the morning, and I'm just going to stitch on that. So 24/7, I'm going to touch that. And what does that say?
What your WIP go?
Oh yeah, I think I might do WIP go. I might. All right.
Well, I think you should. I think it would be fun.
Are you going to fill in my board like EJ does? Because she does it really fancy.
Oh yeah, I would like to.
Because that would would bother me if I had to do a paper.
I am the OCD sister. Like, I like things. In fact, my brother was giving my husband a hard time because I asked my husband, we put our Christmas lights up because we're in Wyoming and I don't want them on the roof when it's snowing and we're starting to get weather come in. So I said to him, hey, let's get the Christmas lights done. And Stephen, like I said, it's his holiday. So we were up on the roof. I wasn't. Steve and Drew were. And I did the lights along the handrail. And I don't know what quality management person was out, but I have 3 green. They're supposed to be green, red, green, red. I have 3 greens in a row, and I want a red one in between the 2 greens. And they were giving me a hard time about it. But I like order. I like, dress right dress. I'm military. I get it. So I think I've been that way my entire life, though. I can't imagine the military did that to me. But there you go. It didn't. There you go. So let's talk about our haul. Our haul. Nancy went shopping.
Well, I didn't actually. I had most of this ordered last time before we filmed.
Yeah, remember? We say we order. No, are you going to do that now? Or are you going to do that? Yeah, do that now. Sorry.
It says project bag.
Yep, do your project bag.
All right. I ordered this one.
So this is done by Gamma Stitches?
Gamma Treasures.
Gamma Treasures. Sorry.
But look at it. It has a...
take that out and show what that does. This is really cool.
It has a magnet in here. So that's your needle minder, and this is your ort catcher. And I thought this was pretty dang amazing. Yep. But hold on, you guys. This is above and beyond crazy.
So you ordered that and paid for it.
I ordered just one. Just one. And that's why I said, hold on.
She sent not an extra one, but 2 extra ones.
A sheep one and a flower one. And she wrote a nice little note, and it says something about maybe you can give one to Jenny, maybe you can give one away, and maybe you can keep one. Sheep. Oh, I love sheep. And I love sunflower and bees. But, hold on. I'm going to have Jenny choose one.
I'm going to take the sunflower and bees. Why? Because I am the queen bee in my craft room. And I love sunflowers.
And this is our giveaway today.
So, thank you. What is her name?
Gamma Treasures.
No, her name's Dawn.
Oh.
Dawn, thank you so much.
They're beautiful.
But guys, if you get a chance, pop over to those Etsy websites and keep our small businesses.
And she does not have a YouTube. She only has Instagram.
So I am going to start following her on Instagram. We got a whole Instagram saga we'll share in a few minutes. But thank you, Dawn, for these beautiful bags. I cannot wait to put one of my starts in it. So I'm excited.
For the little sheep, what do we want to say? Oh, wait, I do know.
Oh, you do know.
Do you wear wool socks? It's just a yes or a no.
No, you have to talk about wool socks in the. So we gotta be able to search it.
Okay.
Wool socks.
Wool socks.
Talk about wool socks, and that will be our giveaway.
Just so you know, Nancy loves wool socks. She's wearing wool socks too. Nancy being me.
Nancy only wears wool socks.
I wear wool socks in the summer. I will wear wool.
You wear smart wool though.
And I wear darn. There's 3 of them out there that I wear.
So you have a like a condition though where your feet are always cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has a reason for that. Anyways, Dawn, thank you so much. If you Gamma Treasures is on Etsy. She also is on Instagram.
I didn't want to give any of them away.
She didn't. I mean, you gave her the option. I didn't say you had to.
I was like, ah.
That's Nancy doing the right thing, I think. So I'm gonna give you a star. All right.
Where's my star?
Oh, here's Project Bag. There's a star.
Okay.
All right. So our giveaway. Talk about wool socks, and we will do that. So I will tell you. I get to start this conversation. We're into our haul section here. I happened to stumble across Fortnite Fabrics live auction on a Sunday, and I don't even know how I did it. Steve and I were starting to cook dinner. I was bringing up the recipe. I don't know why I went to Facebook, and there they were. And I was like, oh, and then I got Steve going. Steve was helping me. He's like, what's it at? No, wait. No, wait. And I got in just under the gun. So my very first live auction, and I had no idea what I was doing. But Fortnite Fabrics, they do it on, I think, Sunday night. And this is what I got. It's kind of pinky. But I really thought when it comes time to do Bonnie and Peter and Bonnie Cottontail, Gobbleton.
Mm-hmm.
That would
be really cute on there.
I think I'm going to try to do it on
14 count, Jenny?
No, it is not. It is 16
count.
I'm not ventured into 16, but I like 32 even weave, so I'm assuming it would be close. But that's what I'm going to do. So that's my Fortnite Fabric story. Then my sister, take it from there, the following weekend.
Not 1, but 2. I went 2 auctions, and I really did try to give one of these away because I'm like, I can't stitch on 40 count. I'm not quite ready for that. And it is just ornaments. But so there's 14 through 18 in this one, and there's 32 through 40 in this one. And I'm sure I can do something with them. Should I show them to him, Jenny?
Yeah, get them out.
Sorry for the ruffling.
Yeah, we know everything. That is kind of annoying because I listen to most of my FlossTubers at night when I'm not sleeping well.
Oh yeah, that's why I like this one. Ooh, look at this one.
Is that the 40? That's gotta be the 40.
Uh-huh. We'll have to get some magnifying after that.
You have the glasses.
Yeah, this is 40 cute as well.
Oh yeah, that's tiny.
But it has pinks and blues and grays. Very pretty. Halloween.
Ooh.
This might be 32.
Yeah, that's easier to see. Or 36. Yeah, that must be 36.
And then this is kind of spooky as well.
I like that one. This is our jam right here.
Yep. And I won't show you the other one but I have another one in there that's just Ada. Okay.
I think you should show the Ada.
But look at our time.
It's okay.
We're gonna go long. Sorry, guys.
We're gonna go a little long. We can fast forward when we need to.
Holy cow, that's big.
This is easy to see. You should check these out. So go a little closer. See, you can definitely see the holes on that one. I recommend the Ada.
And this doesn't have a lot of color, but it has just enough.
It's just enough. But these are ornament size.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a size hoop for that?
No, this is Ada, so I'll stitch this in hand.
Oh, stitch in hand.
It's linen that I like to stitch in hand.
Stitch in the hoop.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
All right, and one more. But yeah,
anyways.
So I got an auction. I won 2. Had a lot of fun.
They do have fabric clubs too. I know.
I want to get into that.
So don't feel like, just go over. If there's a wait list, they're really good about really good about communicating. Like, I sent them a note and they came right back to me within the day, and I had my stuff paid for and had it in the mail. So they're really great. The guys are hilarious too. Married with Stitches is their FlossTube, but they're hilarious.
You have more home?
Oh, I do, but go ahead, because we've got you've got your color and cotton patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get these from?
I have no idea.
The computer.
The internet.
When you said the computer that one time, I was cracking up.
I got all patterns on this particular one. Wondrous. There's somebody stitched one of these too, and that's where I got it. But I don't remember who though. And then Witch's Brew is really cute. Has little things in it. And then the other ones were PDF ones, so I can't download those. And then on to this, Jenny.
Yeah, that's fine. So Nancy, you know, we were in the Fat Quarter Shop Weeks Dye Works monthly. So she shows up today, and she's in some color and cotton.
Yes. So I'll have to put another rack up.
I'm a little jealous, a little envious. You could just do like a row. You could scrunch some of those up and put a row for good color and cotton.
Look at this one.
Oh, I like that one. It's Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat. Sunflower. And what is this one? Jack and Lantern. There's that one. And I really like this one, which is really weird because I'm not a pink person either. But this is the Christmas package. Hollyberry it's called. It's really pretty. Or I think it's really pretty.
Is this from the Color and Cotton? Is it a website?
Mm-hmm.
And this is their monthly club?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just learning about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was telling you about the Wicked Stepmother and how she dyes her own floss. They are on Etsy. We were talking to you that Niecy Lynn was stitching with this. And look at this. Is this not
Wait a second, Jenny.
beautiful?
This goes with Happy Mail. I got to oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful that would be. This is my Happy Mail.
She's skipping ahead, but it's fine. So in that case, these I ordered 2 for you
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
and 2 for me. Just because it's so, the variegation in these, oh my gosh, they are to die for. I don't know.
They're
love
almost
it.
just like if you like a tree, like leaves. They're meant to be like that, huh?
Probably meant to be like that they are fallish. It's called Falling Leaves. Look at that. All right.
Here's your sign.
The other thing I have is I just got some different fabric from, like I said, my mother-in-law sent me a gift certificate. So I just got my first 16 count. Again, I like 32, so I can't imagine I wouldn't like stitching on 16. So that's what I got there. All right, what do you got?
That's all.
That's it?
Well, I aren't we going to talk about...
Yeah, we're going to talk about embellishments and things
Yeah.
like that in a second. Okay, so for our birthday, we left a birthday present off. Mom's like, we didn't talk about all your birthday presents. Mom has started to make
Yes.
scissor fobs for us. So these are the 2 that I got from Mom, and I was so excited because my favorite color is blue. And then this I just liked because it was kind of folly, but oh, I'm not even on camera. So, well, that's my mother's cell phone if you haven't heard it. She's out there.
She's deaf.
She's a little deaf. And we love her for it. We like make up stories. We challenge her to what? But all right, and so I got some floss needle threaders. And because I did not know that I was really into Twin Peak Primitive, I ordered the
Turkey.
Coop Almanac.
Back up, because you can't see
No,
it.
I'm showing them all. But I'm not going to do them as one. These are the twins.
Jenny's kitchen is done in chickens.
I
and
love
roosters.
chickens and roosters. Really, yeah. So I'm going to do these for my dough bowl. So I'd like to do one maybe a month. So that's, and this homespun sampler, I'm just going to show this because they sent me a free chart. And I don't know if she just sent it free because this is what she did. So I don't want to show it, but it's called Pumpkin Keeper. And so I'm going to stitch that too because it's
cute.
a pumpkin and it can go in my dough bowl for Thanksgiving. So that's what I got. And I also got Just Cross Stitch magazine. I did a 2-year subscription because I really love the Halloween one. There's 1 or 2 things in here I might stitch. I like it because there's a bunch of smalls in here. What I wanted...
Well, there's some big ones.
There are a few big ones, but what I'd like to do...
I like that church.
Yeah, so see, like, there's some things that I really like. That's a country church. But I think somebody has already done some flip-throughs on this one if you wanted to check it out. There's a nativity... Let me tell you the nativity sampler.
A manger.
Yeah, the nativity. The manger. Or a nativity.
You can make those into smalls.
Yes.
And do them in your dough balls.
Yes, I don't want to do that, but yes,
do.
you can. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we're in a co-op. There's, we're family, so we share our patterns. And so I thought if there wasn't, there's 1 or 2 things I like in here, but for the most part, if someone else wants it, I will happily share that along.
Okay.
Ooh, let's talk about your embellishments and what you bought for your
Okay.
penguins and stuff.
I don't know where they went. Right here. Jenny, we showed this last week. Got this for me. And I thought they might have been a little big because I bought them yesterday at
I think these
but we're not going to put them like in a stack. We'll offset them and we'll do the backside kind of full.
Oh.
That didn't work out so hot. We're going to try this again.
All right, slow down.
How about...
I'll help.
Okay.
So she's not going to use, and then
But I
this
did
way.
get them like so...
But
we're not going to use them like that. We're going to use them like
we're going to
this.
turn around, and we're going to stack them.
But we're not stack them like a true stack. We're going to stack them like...
We're stagger them, and we're going to make them into snowballs on the bottom.
Yep. And then, along with that...
You got some...
Got some of this.
Buffalo.
I
It's
have
called
no
Buffalo
idea.
Plaid.
And these are the little bowls. And right now at Hobby Lobby, this is all 50% off.
So there's a little stash enhancement for you. I also got some stash enhancement for our girls' night out.
So cute.
We don't have Target anywhere near us. Our nearest Target is Rapid
2 hours
City, South
either way.
Dakota. Rapid City, South Dakota.
Casper,
Wyoming, which is still further. I know it's about 2 hours and 20 minutes for me, but we're both coming at it from different angles. Or Billings, Montana, which is 2 hours. So
they're so cute.
they're two.
And because we saw somebody for the girls' night out.
Yeah, the girls' night out. You can
How
put your
cute is
bats and
that?
booze in here. There are so many small stitches.
Yeah.
These were in their dollar section.
Thank you, Jenny.
So I got one for Nancy and one for me because we literally walked to Target. We were going to Rapid. I was like, pull over. My son pulls over. We get out. We go to Target, and I go to the dollar section, and I went and bought Nerds too because that's my son's favorite Halloween candy. Dan's, not Drew's. And another Hobby Lobby find. I thought this
That's
was
Hobby Lobby?
Yep.
Cute.
But you can't. I think things have to travel in pairs. We talked about this.
Me.
So for our
Thank you,
stitching
Jenny.
rooms, we have a J and an N.
And then you can put a little something up here too.
Oh, you could.
Very cute.
Oh, we could
Thank you,
cross stitch
thank
our
you.
names.
Wait, I'm not a name person.
All right. So let's go into our mail. So, Nancy
So I already showed you
mail.
mine. But you gotta see this, you guys.
Who is smart enough to decorate their envelopes? That is a great.
Yeah. Just turkey. But I already showed you this and we already know how we're gonna do it.
How you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
All right. I got some random
That's
mail
from
too.
Jackie.
Yeah. So Jackie from Cross My Stitches. We talked to you guys a couple videos ago. I say a couple videos. Everything's a couple videos ago. I'm sorry. You'll have to go back and find out which video it was in. About finishing, and we were doing some finishing research. So Cross My Stitches has amazing. Jackie from Cross My Stitches has amazing finishing ideas.
Jackie got us onto Christina too, huh?
Christine.
We haven't met her yet though.
Her name, Christine. I promise there's no A in the end of your name, but we keep adding it. I'm sorry. We're going to meet her next Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday is a Quilt Chicks day, so we're going to go hang out. But Jackie, Cross My Stitches, sent us this too. And
That's very cute.
I'm going to read the note just because it says, what a wonderful time of the year. And again, we talked about this being the season of being grateful and gratitude. It says, you ladies are a great success, and I'm glad the stitching community has you. Happy fall. That just made my heart so warm. And again, I got a piece of mail with a stamp on it in my mailbox.
It's not a bill, so who doesn't like
It's not
happy
a bill,
mail?
but I just love it. And I'm 100% sure she made it because she signed the card.
Oh, that's cute.
Mom makes cards. For those of you that are getting mail from us, they're cards Mom made. So I just want you to know that. It's either pictures she took or cards that she made, and she's volunteered to make cards for us. So we are super excited about that. I also, Annie from the Proper Stitcher, she's a great one to watch for finishing. Java Girl Stitches is a great one to watch.
Do you know that she's 50 or is turning 50? That blew my mind. I would have not had her. I really thought she was in her 30s. I'm like, wow. I have wrinkles. She does not.
Anyways, she's got some great finishes too. So I would just take some time. Oh, Vanna, the Twisted Stitcher. I was so in trouble. Thursday night, I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning watching her tutorials on finishing. I was a hot mess yesterday trying to decorate trees at the store because, guys, I go to bed early because my husband gets me up at 5. But go out there. They're there. And then just give it a whirl. Like, don't give yourself the grace to learn. That's all I'm saying. Because there are plenty of tutorials out there. You just have to not be afraid to learn and to take the risk. And you'll be fine. The other one, that leads us into our BFF of the week. Our BFF. So our BFF this week is the ADHD Stitcher.
Yes, ma'am.
So Micah is a new FlossTuber. And I think her call sign or her channel sign tells you that she has ADHD. And, I think growing up, depending on what vintage you are, this may or may not have been in your vocabulary. Like, I don't think I ever heard of it. But my oldest son, Dan, not only does he stutter, he also has ADHD. And growing up, getting him through school was sheer work. Like, it was work. Because he just couldn't stay focused. He would be here, he'd be off to here, he'd be off to here, off. Like, we were at home. The rules in our house, you get home, you do homework before you can be on the internet, before you can, hang out with your friends, that's what you do. And I would sit up, not that I did his homework, because I do not believe in that, but I would tell my kids, I would stay up and I would stitch, I would do work, I would do whatever. But there were some nights it was 2 a.m. and we're doing homework. It was tough. But she explains all that, and she's open about her journey. Mm-hmm. And I think it's super supportive or super helpful for us in the community to be supportive of that. So if you get a chance, pop on over to her FlossTube,
ADHD Stitcher.
And what I really like about her is there are no rules. She has given herself the grace to be part of this community and not box herself into a set of rules. So good on her. But anyways, if you get a chance, I told
you we watched you.
We do. In fact, we've talked about you for a few weeks. Yeah. So Micah, great job. Keep it up. We're excited to be on this journey with you too. She also talked about a few things and I think I left you with a big cliffhanger last week with the first. She talks about the Markup RXP. I think it's an app where you can take a picture of your pattern and then you can mark it as you go along. Super helpful. Would have been helpful on Girls' Night Out for me since I stitched the coat twice and I wouldn't quite understand. M stitching. We've been chatting with her. She's a lot of fun. But she talked about using, I think it's called Libby. It's a library app. Friends, if you have not gone to your local library and gone in and got yourself a library card, it's free. But now a lot of the books and stuff are online. Audio tapes, online. Magazine apps. Yeah, your newspapers, online. You can go to the app, click on it, download it, read it, do your thing. Like, what is that not a way to save some money? Especially when you're in the land of, all the subscriptions you have to buy to watch TV or do whatever. Like, Your library is a great resource. Go check it out. And all you need to do is live in the county in which your library is part of, right?
Right.
That's all you got to do. And I know you live somewhere. All right. I think we're about to wrap up. I'm going to work on 2 quilting projects, hopefully the next couple of weeks. I think we talked about them, but one is, I think I showed you. I'm going to put backs on these and get them out so I can decorate with them, because I like to snuggle under a blanket now that we're in cold weather.
I didn't bring my quilts.
Well, I threw this one in at last minute. We really didn't.
Which way am I going to go?
I don't know. I just want to be able to. Anyways, this is what a back of a quilt looks like, because I didn't bother to take the time to unfold it. And I am just going to, it's a star. We're just going to give you a sneak peek at this.
Oh, this is the one I did.
Yeah, we both did this last year.
How are we going to show this, Jenny?
No, just stop. We're not going to get up.
Oh.
I just was going to show us a section of it.
Okay.
So, Jackie from the Quilters Fix. I thought this material looked great. It's going to go down in the basement for a snuggling quilt for when we watch TV in the basement. The other one I think we talked about is, this is another Fat Quarter Shop stitch along.
I made this last year for Jenny. Not this one, but she thought she could maybe updo me or something. I don't know.
If you made it for me, you didn't give it to me.
Yes, I did for Christmas.
Oh, you did the small one, the hanger.
Yes.
Oh, no, I was talking about a big quilt. No, I do. I'm going to put that. I've got a spot already reserved for that one.
This is a Fat Quarter Shop pattern.
This is a Fat Quarter Shop pattern. I don't know.
I'm not going to fight you, Jenny.
I know, but I don't know how to get it out.
I know, but if I could help you.
I don't know how to.
Here, this is the
There
top.
we go. Good God. All right, so this is just a Christmas tree.
Go a little far your way so they can see it. There it is.
It's just made out of squares, 5-inch squares.
It's really an easy pattern.
It's a very easy pattern. Again,
That's grunge, huh?
it is. Jackie at the Fat Quarter Shop had a bunch of grunge on clearance.
Well, someone's out there running. Good for them.
Oh, yeah, that's Visha. She's a beast. She's running all the time. I love it. She's amazing. All right, so that's are my plans for the week.
Okay.
And I'm working on my stitching. So, Terry,
This is I've already apologized. This is my fault.
we had 2 giveaways. One of the ladies got back to us like Johnny on it, right? Because we went to
Well, they both did.
They both did. What Nancy failed to tell me is that Terry sent Nancy her address.
On Instagram.
On Instagram. Nancy didn't share.
Well, and Jenny is so good about getting things out. Like, she got the first one out right away.
Yeah.
And then so yesterday I'm like, hey, Jenny, did you not get this out?
She's like, why didn't you send Terry the magazine? And I went,
And Terry's from Wyoming, which is really cool. That's really neat.
yeah, I was so excited. I'm like, well, it's addressed and it was literally in the envelope. I hadn't sealed it yet, but it's in the envelope. It's ready to go. And I've been searching my Gmail like every day. I get up and I look.
had it.
Nancy had her address. Did not share. Not a sharer today. Anyway, so Terry, that is packaged and ready. I'm going to drop it in the mail first thing on Monday.
Sorry.
It's okay. She'll have it by Wednesday. She's in state, so I can't imagine take that long to get there. No. All right. Oh, it's our wheel time.
This is Wyoming. It could take all week, but it will be there.
It might be Thursday, but I have faith in the UPS
Wheel
system.
of Doom.
I don't know why she said that.
You never know where it's going to pop up.
You do never know. All right.
And it's a horrible noise, too.
It is a horrible noise. Favorite food. Carbs. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I just love carbs.
But you love all carbs.
I love bread. I think...
It's 11:46.
Thanks, Mickey.
Hey.
It's 11:46. I think you can ruin a cookie with a raisin, but I think I would eat any cookie. Cake. Love cake. I love Nancy's cupcakes, and she brought them for Drew. I'm so excited she brought them for Drew today. You did bring cupcakes, right?
Yeah, they're in the refrigerator outside.
Tell me you brought cupcakes. I don't know. I love Mexican. I love Thai. I love hot drinks. I love to eat.
You didn't get these tips for nothing.
No, amen. Like I spent 49
But we also
years.
got doubly blessed by the hips, like both sides of the family. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Choose your partner wisely. Okay, what's your favorite food?
Oh,
You didn't answer.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I didn't, but I think I do love food. I'm probably a very simple person. I really like berries. Like,
berries?
Mm-hmm. Like blueberries, strawberries.
You do.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pie, though?
What isn't my favorite pie? I like blueberry pie.
No. My sister, I made Mom a coconut cream pie for her birthday. And it was one of the ones we were up here. And Nancy's like, oh, it's my favorite too. And so I sent some home with her. And she drew.
It was my husband's favorite pie too, and I don't like to make
favorite pie.
the cream pies. I don't like to do that.
So, but I went through I made the thing from scratch. Like from scratch. And we're sitting down and we're eating it. And Mom and Nancy are like, oh, it's the best ever. And I don't like it because I don't like coconut that much. But they're eating it. And they're like, I'm like, yeah, well, that filling is a booger to make because you got to sit there and stir it and stir it and stir it, right? Because it's made out of milk and you can't scorch. They're like, what do you mean? You don't just make pudding and put the coconut in it? And I was like, get out of my house. No, you don't just do some pudding.
So another part of that story is too, Jenny gives me this little thing to take home, and I really hate to make 2 trips to the car. So we all do it, right? We have like 7 bags on our hands, both arms, and I have this little piece of pie to give to my husband. I am literally walking in the front door, and it tips over. I save what is still in the container, and my husband is like, well, you can't even bring me some pie home, and this is all bantering, kidding back and forth.
Dave doesn't watch this because he doesn't want to ruin his algorithm. So I made you pie. Anyways, Nancy loves pie. You love pie.
I do love pie too.
I'd rather have cake.
But there's difference in between food and desserts. Right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I think you should eat dessert first.
Me too.
And then worry about your food.
And I do that often, like when I go out to eat, because I really don't like a lot of foods when I go out to eat. So most of the time I get desserts. Okay.
All right. And the last thing I wanted to leave you on, my friend Mo Barrett, I talked about her when we were at the retreat. Mo Barrett wrote a book. Mo is hilarious. She is a pilot who has got an amazing journey in the military, but her book is not about the military. There's some quips in there about it, but really it's called Pardon My Quirk. And she's an amazing storyteller. Each chapter stands on its own. Right now, I believe on Amazon, you can go download her book for free. If you want to order a hard copy or whatever, you have to actually buy it. But if you wanted to download it, I think this week it's free. So, but Pardon My Quirk. If you get a chance, if you're a book reader, lover, go get that book and just read it. The chapters are easy to read, and I think they have some meaningful thought behind them. Like, you could apply it to yourself. She tells a story at the very beginning of the book, one of her first chapters, and this one I think was where I was hooked on the book, is where her dad went to, I think it was Sears tool counter, every day. So this lady, the sales clerk, would wait on him. It's her mom. Not at the time, but you know what I mean. Like, he was in love with the lady who sold tools at Sears.
That's cute.
Her mom, I don't think noticed him. If I remember the chapter right, I was cracking up. But it's about perspective, right? Like, you have to have the perspective on whose eyes you're looking at. This guy's in love with a woman that he hasn't met yet and is trying to get the courage to meet. And she's just selling some things. So you have to be cognizant of perspective. But anyways, that book made me think a lot. It made me keep reading because each story had its own little vignette, and it was amazing. So Pardon My Quirk by Mo Barrett. It's a fun little read. It will not take you long, and you can savor it by reading a couple chapters, maybe a week, but it's a great book. So if you get a chance, pop over to Amazon and download that. And that's my unpaid public announcement of whatever. So we had a lot going on this week. We got about 1 hour and 13 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry. I'm going to pop a bunch of Mom's cross-stitching stuff up that she has sent, and it's in my house for Halloween. So I'll load this here at the end for you to see if you want to stick around and watch it. And I don't know if we have a blooper Yes, we do have a blooper.
A little one.
Yeah, I think we dropped the phone. Anyways.
We dropped the phone, but I don't think we recorded that.
Oh, we didn't record that. It was a moment. We're 8 videos in. We still haven't got it all together. So, but if you get a chance, we'd love to hear from you. Comment, subscribe. We are 50 away from our 2,000 subscriber. We've got some.
We kind of have a little stash over
We got
here.
a big stash over here. 4 stashes that are getting ready to go out when we hit that big 2,000. Just to say thank you for being part of us and
Thanks for being patient.
Patient with us and sticking along with the journey. And I think that's all we have for now. So happy stitching.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Finish things. And don't be afraid to give yourself the grace to learn. So with that, see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.
I have too many. I have too much.
We should stop.
Nice.
That's what I do.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time, happy stitching.